morning. My name is Catechist Julius Master from South B. Now, when you talk about the spirit world, what comes into your mind? One, you have the heaven. That is where you earn your everlasting life. Then, number two, you have the purgatory, where your sins are cleansed. Number three, we have hell of the damned. Number four, we have the limbo, and the limbo is divided into two main sections. One, we have the limbo of the patriarchs, and two, we have the limbo of the infants. Now, what happens in the limbo? Limbo is a spirit world which is next to hell, but it is not a hell. What happens in the limbo of the patriarchs? Remember, before Jesus Christ came for the salvation of humankind, what happens is that in the limbo of the patriarchs, that's where the faithful departed used to go, because the keys of heaven, the heaven was not yet opened for entrance until when Jesus Christ came for our salvation. So what happens in the limbo of the patriarchs? That is where the faithful departed used to go, the likes of Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, the likes of Elisha, prophets, Amos, and so on. They did not go to heaven direct. No, they went into the limbo of the patriarchs until when Jesus Christ came into the world and died. After the death of Christ, in those 3 days, when he was still in the grave, he did not ascend into heaven. He descended into limbo. It is not hell. He descended into limbo of the patriarchs, where he went to free the souls of the faithful ones. Akina Moses, Akina Abraham, Akina Amos, anybody who was used by God before, watakatifu water. He went and he freed them. He set them free, and then he opened a way for them, and they went into heaven direct. Then also, that is now what we mean by the limbo of the patriarchs. And also, in addition, I want to say the hell of the infants. The hell of the infants. What happens there? When an innocent baby dies unbaptized, he goes into the hell. He goes into the limbo of the infants. Because when you are not baptized, it is not easy for you to go into heaven. So what happens is that when a baby dies young, but he has not committed any sin, but he still has the original sin because he was not baptized, he goes into the limbo of the infants. Even if a lady does an abortion, remember the baby had life, but the baby did not get the chance to get baptized. Also, the baby goes into the limbo of infants. Now, what happens there? Until the year of the mercy of God, that is when now the souls are freed, and then they get the chance to enter heaven because they were innocent. That's all about the limbo of the infants. So the limbo has two sections: the limbo of the patriarchs. I think nowadays it is not there. It ended that day when Jesus Christ descended into the limbo. Then number two, we have the limbo of the infants, which is there up to now. It's all about the limbo. So I think we are done. We have seen you have 4 spirit worlds: the heaven, where you enjoy your everlasting life; the purgatory, where you go for your sins cleansing; we have the hell of the damned; and we have the limbo, which has 2 sections: the limbo of the patriarchs and the limbo of the infants. Now, what happens in the purgatory? We shall continue from there in the next part.